Hi, everybody.
Terrace shop, right?
No first names.
That girl that always wore
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Alllove, Becca, Becca in the kitchen, fair game, mukbangs, vlogging Becca's life. Today I'm going to make something up. I call it, I call it turkey roll-ups. We'll start by washing our hands. The only thing is I don't have any turkey that I want to use. So I'm going to use beans, pinto beans. So we'll start by putting the pinto beans in the skillet. But first, we'll go ahead and start with these. So I'm over here, pour them on out in the skillet, turn the skillet on. Of course, you guys know me, and if you do, you know I use ghee, which is a clarified, concentrated butter. So I pour a little bit of that ghee into the beans, guys. Make sure you get all the beans out of the can because there's seasoning in the bottom of the can. There's seasoning. I forgot to do something, so I came across the room here to do it, and I hope that you guys don't mind. I'll be right back in, like now. What a video, right? Well, it's not the way it starts out. That's just an extra can I had of these beans that I just used. Poured them in the skillet. Skillet is on. It's on low. But while I'm over here, guys, let me go ahead and put in these other ingredients that's on this side of the room. I'm going to use some lemon pepper, just to sprinkle. I'm going to use some cumin, right? Because remember, I'm making up a filling for my turkey roll-ups without the turkey. I'm going to use some ginger. Ginger I love because ginger's vibrant. I'm going to use some minced onions that I have. And you guys, I'm so sorry that sometimes I'll have to have my back to you. I really am sorry about that, but that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Well, with my dosha and my awareness of my body, I also use turmeric in most dishes as well. And I'm going to go ahead and dash some onion powder on there. You guys, you can get this at Costco. I think it's like $4 or $5. It's better than bouillon. It's like a chicken bouillon that you would use actually in a soup. But I'm not going to do any soupy soup. But I am going to scoop a spoon of it in. Or maybe, look at that, about that much, about less than a half a tablespoon. That's good stuff. And now, the last ingredient that I'm going to put in with the beans is a little bit of chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead now and turn that fire high so that the beans will warm because they're already cooked. And they'll warm with all those seasonings that I just put in there along with the ghee. So we're going to let that go for just a minute. I'm going to also go ahead and put the rest of the ingredients in since it takes a minute for that pot to warm up, which is red onions, black olives, which I'll put in almost last, spinach. All of this is going to cook down really super cool like. And then once it does that, then that's when I'm going to put in the cheeses. Now, we didn't talk about what cheeses I'm going to put in there just yet, but just know I'm going to put in cheeses. And I'm going to use a truffle Parmesan black garlic. I'm going to also use a mozzarella. I'm going to also use, and I've already taken it out of this pack because I wanted to make sure that it was still really good. It's a pepper jack, right? But I poured it in a bowl. I'm also going to use some cream cheese. This is just cream cheese in that dish. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up these olives and put them in a bowl. I gotta be real careful when I'm over there by that stove. The stove is on. Can't play with that fire. This is my bowl I had the spinach in. Do it up there. Now I'm gonna take a few of these ripe pitted olives. They're black. And I'm going to put them in the plate here that I was using to chop the onions up. But what I do is I'm going to take them out like so. Stuff probably stained, so I'm going to stand back. Don't want to get stained up. And I'm also going to pour off a lot of that juice. Because I'm going to put those olives in a container. They feel kind of greasy. I guess that's the liquid. I didn't like the liquid last time. That's the reason why I got rid of them. After they was in the refrigerator for a while, I let them stay in the refrigerator for a while, and then I turned around and threw them out. I had them sitting inside of a glass bowl with a plastic top. So I don't know if it was the way they were stored or what, but when I took them out, I didn't like them. And so I didn't use them, and I just tossed them. But now I'm noticing that this fresh can that I just opened, I rinsed these olives because they had sort of an oily texture on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and put the olives in. And as you can see, nothing's really going on with this dish yet. But it's just beans, spinach, olives, right? So that's all I'm going to put in there for now because it has to cook down. Once it cooks down, and I got that is so funny, guys. Once it cooks down, then that's, ooh, it looks so good. Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all because y'all won't believe what production has done. Production was over there thinking that everything was hunky-dory and, you know, coming along and cooking, honey. And come to find out the wrong eye was on the stove. Now that's a good joke for y'all, right? Right. Go ahead, get your laugh in on Becca. On my beccaboos. How y'all doing out there today? I think today's Taco Tuesday, but we're going to have a turkey roll-up Tuesday without the turkey. Now my meat is just going to be No meat. I was gonna use some extra, saute some extra ingredients for this dish. For instance, I was gonna saute some mushrooms because everybody makes mushrooms to taste just like meat that I know, but I have never done it. I did not want to try it because when I do eat, I'm going to be really super hungry. What has happened is I went to have a physical and I've gained a lot of weight since last year. I want to lose some of it before I go back on vacation again in September. Yeah, I frequently take off when I can. And I have to set that up. Y'all know I'm not trying to just, miss out on some of you guys' things that maybe possibly I could be, going to if I were in town. But I try to set these things up so that I can have something to do. And I set it up in the beginning of the year for the end of the year. I'm calling September sort of the end of the year because there's 2 quarters before the end of the year. So it's for a 3rd quarter. So it'll be great. And that's what I'm going to do. And I've already set that up, so it's not like I can say, okay, I'm not going to do it because it's non-refundable and it's something I want to do. The only thing that's going to stop me from doing anything is nothing, because I'm going to do it. Because I can. Don't worry about me. I can do these things. I can go places. I can do things. I'm not bothered by anybody and what they do. So if you're bothered by me, I'm glad, but hopefully you're learning something. I'm flattered, I'm not glad, if you're bothered, I feel a certain type of way. I don't want you to be bothered, but I'm flattered by it. Whatever it is that you see in me, I see better in you. So, back over to the stove, y'all. Wasn't nothing going nowhere. I'll keep looking at it like, why isn't it boiling up? Why isn't it doing this? And it wasn't on, which, that's okay. But we're going to call this, it looks great, a full dish recipe. It looks so good, guys. And then, with everything in there, the beans, the spinach, all the seasonings in that, it is gonna be delicious, you guys. I just had to go over there and do a little something real quick. I'm hoping, I should have set the timer for 30 minutes because I don't want the video to go past 30 minutes because I want to make sure that you get everything that I want you to get out of this video today. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to finish it all. Finish the video. But at least for now, I'm going to show you. This is the reason I had all the seasonings over here. Is because once I'm done, I just dump them right back up. And this bouillon stuff stays in your refrigerator along with your chicken broth. You might want to store it in the refrigerator. Some people, they have certain things that they don't store in their refrigerator, but it says refrigerate after use, like this. Is anybody familiar with that? Can y'all see that? Y'all see that? Red Rooster. You know what? I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in my bean dish. Bean and spinach dish. Which is supposed to be turkey roll-ups without the turkey. Yep. So there you go. That's that Red Rooster in there. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and take those. And now I'm going to go ahead and take those olives. Pour them in a bowl. I always try to rinse the can out before I toss it. There they are. It's black olives. I'll use them again now that I see the whole entire inside of the can with these black olives. It's kind of oily, but I don't suppose it's going to kill me. I don't suppose so, guys. So right at this very moment, I'm over here on the side looking for the lid to that. And I think I see it, but I don't want to get out of the camera. I know y'all always getting on to me about being out of the camera. And I don't really mean to be out of the camera. It's just that, you know, I only have so much space for the camera and for me and the food. So that's the way it goes. Let's see. I think this is the lid. I'm going to clean it off really good. Clean it off. And let's see. That it? Let's see. Hold on. It's the lid. And it's really snug. So I'm definitely going to be able to use these olives again. And just toss them in the refrigerator and then put them somewhere where you would have all of your things that you use over again. What I'm going to do now, actually, and I don't know if I've been on for 30 minutes, is cut this. This is a cucumber. Well, the other day I cut one and I made such a really good salad. It was nothing but cucumber, onion, and I had put some seasoning on it. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up and use the rest of it. I might use it in a salad, or I think I am. I'll make another little salad out of the cucumber and red onion. Typically you put red tomatoes in there, but I don't really go for the tomatoes like that. I love heirloom tomatoes, but I like them cooked, if that makes any sense to you guys. So right now I'm just slicing up the cucumber, and guys, let me tell you, I wish that you could get, if you could get the aroma that's in your nose, that's coming from that stove top over there, you'd really love me. Perfect smell, and that's what I was looking for. I'm going really slow because I don't want to have an accident with the knife. It's a very sharp knife. So there you go. That's one bowl of cucumber. Give my hand a little rinse. And then I will go, be careful, to this red onion. Be very careful when you're working with knives. So I would just take and put them in slice by slice. Let's say we'll put about 4 slices in there. And then what I'll do is I'll just take them and unravel them a little bit. Unravel them. Look at that. And then let them fall right into the bowl with the cucumber. And then just take the whole bit of it and toss it around a little bit. And now that my hands smell like red onion, I'm going to give it one more bit of that. Little red onion. If it gets on the cabinet, I usually rinse it off. You know, it's not like I'm gonna feed anybody outside, but that's just my way. Okay, back over here, guys. This looks amazing. Oh my God. The seasonings, the turmeric, and keep in mind, in the refrigerator I have some avocado that I cut up yesterday and just put some seasoning on it. Oh my God, these tacos, these roll-up tacos. What are they gonna be, Rebecca? They're gonna be roll-ups, tacos. Roll-ups, tacos, roll-ups and tacos. Or, like I've been saying from the beginning, they're going to be turkey roll-ups without the turkey. This, y'all. I already know how it's going to taste. I can tell by, sometimes I can tell by the way something looks, how it's really going to taste. And one thing I did not put in my dish a lot of, and y'all know I love it, granulated garlic. I put a lot because I like it. Y'all, look at that. Y'all see that? Look at that. This is going to be my turkey roll-ups without the turkey. So far it's just beans, onions, seasoning, cheese. Not yet cheese. Beans, onions, seasonings, spinach. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, that aroma. Now I'm going to go ahead and, I don't think I dropped this in there, but it's ready for it. I go in with the chicken broth. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pepper jack. Dump it right on top. The next thing I'm going to go in with is the truffle parmesan black garlic seasoning. Truffle parmesan black garlic seasoning. I said truffle parmesan black garlic seasoning. Okay? So, since the dish is hot, I opened the big pour side and just dump in a little bit of those truffles, right? Right. The next thing I'm going to use is mozzarella. I like mozzarella because it melts really so easily and it's high in vitamins. This is a skim mozzarella, so it's it's very, very low fat. This one might be the vegan mozzarella, I'm not sure. Skim low fat. Skim low fat. And then the last thing I'm going to put in here, and I hope you guys don't mind, is the cream cheese. I'm going to go in with the same knife I've been using. Right? I'm going to take a big hunk of it, and I cut it off and put it right into the dish. That's pretty much it. Now this is my roll-up filling. And now that it is in there like that, I could really turn it off, because when I come back to put it into my tortilla, everything will be nice and melty and cheesy and ready. But I gotta get my tortilla nice and hot. Yeah. It looks so good. It smells so good. Yeah, I know. I was quiet for a second there. I get into stirring, honey. And honey, let me tell you, when I get into stirring up my dish, it's all over. I'm going to show it to you real quick, and then I'm going to have to go ahead and stop the video. Ooh. First of all, this is the spoon I was using. Y'all see the color of it? It's because of all that turmeric. Truffle. All I taste is truffle. Ah. Alright, guys. Beans. Oh my God. Y'all know I ain't gonna need no turkey on that. That's the reason why I don't have a turkey with it. This right here, you can cut it up smaller and put it on top. Well, look at that. Y'all see that? Hold on. Y'all see that? That is my filling for my turkey roll-ups without the turkey. That's spinach, beans, mini cheeses, mini seasonings, and it is the bomb. So, that's it for that. That's it for my onion and cucumber salad that you guys see right here. Okay. And before I eat it, I'll probably sprinkle some of the truffle black Parmesan seasoning on it. And if I wanted to, I could put a little bit of cream cheese balls in there, but I'm not. Alllove, Becca in the Kitchen, Fair Game Mukbangs. I hope you like this video. You know, I'm sorry about, you know, everything that maybe you don't like, but I'm not going to sweat it. I really do love all my beccaboos, and I thank you so much for coming in the room with me. Hopefully you learned something about how to cook without meat and still let your dish be deliciously good. You might say, well, how do you know it's good? I just licked the spoon and the knife. Didn't you see me do that? Licking the spoon and a knife? Licking a knife? Who licks a knife? Alright. It was delicious. I love you. Come back in the room with me later. I might do a mukbang. Becca said, bye, y'all.